In this video, we will look at multiplying a whole number by a decimal number using a number line. The focus of this standard is using models, drawings, and strategies based on place value to compute problems. Let's take a look at how we can multiply 3 times 1 and 89 hundredths using a number line. Before we solve, we want to estimate so that we can determine the reasonableness of our final answer. For my estimate, I can leave 3 just like it is because that's already a friendly number. And I know 1 and 89 hundredths is close to 2 wholes. And 3 times 2 would be 6. And so that lets me know that our actual answer should be somewhere around 6. I know it'll actually be a little less than 6 since the factor that I multiplied 3 by was actually less than 2, and I used 2 for our estimate. But it will be around 6. So to begin, I'm going to go ahead and set up my number line. And the focus of this video is on sharing another way that we could use a number line to multiply a decimal number times a whole number. And that would be by not starting our number line at 0. Oftentimes we start at 0 and then we work from there to show our multiplication. But another thing that we can do is actually start our number line with one group of the factor that we are multiplying the whole number by. So here I know I need to multiply 1 and 89 hundredths times 3. And by starting my number line at 1 and 89 hundredths, I have already shown one group of 1 and 89 hundredths, and I'm just going to work from there to continue the multiplication. So I know that I need to show 2 more groups of 1 and 89 hundredths. So let's take a look at what that would look like. So I'm going to go ahead and first just add one whole. I'm working on now my second group of 1 and 89 hundredths. So if I add one whole to 1 and 89 hundredths, I would be at 2 and 89 hundredths. Now I know I still need to add the 89 hundredths from that group, and I'm going to decompose that just so that it's a little friendlier to work with. I'm first just going to add 11 hundredths because I know that that would bring me to the whole number 3. And then I will add the rest of that 89 hundredths, which that would be 78 hundredths. And this would bring me to 3 and 78 hundredths. So far I have shown 2 groups of 1 and 89 hundredths. I started at 1 and 89 hundredths, so that's one group. And now I've added 1 and 89 hundredths again through the decomposing that you see there on the number line. Now, my expression is 3 times 1 and 89 hundredths, so I know that I have one more group of 1 and 89 hundredths to show. So I would go ahead and jump one whole again. So I'm going to show adding one whole for the next group of 1 and 89 hundredths. So I'll be at 4 and 78 hundredths. Again, I'm going to decompose the 89 hundredths that I need to add. First, I'm going to just add 22 hundredths, which I know will get me to the whole number of 5. And then I'm going to add the rest of that group of 89 hundredths, which would be 67 hundredths. And now I know I would be at 5 and 67 hundredths. So you can see I've shown another group of 1 and 89 hundredths decomposed like that on the number line. And I can see that what we land on is 5 and 67 hundredths. That lets me know that the product of 3 and 1 and 89 hundredths is 5 and 67 hundredths. Now we want to compare that to our estimated answer, which was 6. I know that 5 and 67 hundredths is close to 6. It's actually a little less than 6, which is what we predicted in the beginning. So again, this is how we can use a number line to multiply a decimal by a whole number, and it's just showing an alternative way of using a number line where you actually begin the number line with one group of the factor that you are multiplying the whole number